morning, everyone, and today I come to you from my garden, and as you can see in the background. I thought I'd take a minute to show you what I do with some of these herbs that I grow and dry and preserve. I'm always posting photographs of my harvest. So this morning I'm going to show you how to make an herbal tea with a French press, which that is what this is right here. I find it's the best way to enjoy my tea. So it depends on how I feel in the morning. So this morning I'm going to start with a little bit of stinging nettle. Now this is the only tea that I'm using that I purchased. And I'm going to put about a teaspoon in there. Then I'm going to use some white clover flowers that I harvested last week. And I'm going to put, like, I don't know, that much, 5 or 6 flowers. White clover flower is good for inflammation and rheumatism and things like that. I like mint, so I have some peppermint that I did about a month ago. Now, you could use a pestle and mortar, to mash up your herbs if you feel like you need to, but I usually just take a pinch, like so, and then I just, over the pot, kind of do this, and it ends up crumbled like that. I just pop that in there. I have some lavender here. As you know, I'm quite the fan, so, pinch of lavender. That's good for a lot of things. And I like a little lemony flavor or undertone to my teas. So I use lemon balm sometimes. Sometimes I use lemon verbena. This morning I'm going to use some lemongrass. Now for the lemongrass, I'm going to go ahead and use the pestle and the mortar because lemongrass can be a really fibrous plant, and I want some of the oils and the benefits from that to come out. So I'm going to kind of give it a good smushing, which isn't necessarily going to make into powder or anything, but it's going to break up some of the, I can smell the lemon already. It's going to be great. I'll drop some. Boy, I dropped a lot. Okay. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I don't have a sweet tooth. Every last one of them requires sweetness. So I also grow and dry stevia. And I can tell you that stevia, when you grow it and dry it for home use, does not have the aftertaste of that packety stuff you use. So once again, I just put a little bit in the palm of my hand, and with stevia, trust me, a little bit goes a long way. And again, I just kind of, crush it up like that. And put that in there. And then I have some hot water, just about 2 cups. So this is going to make about 2 cups of tea. I pour that in there, like so. Now the last thing I've been adding lately is a touch of lavender hydrosol, which is from my last distillation of lavender oil. And the reason I'm going to use the hydrosol, and just a dash like that, is that hydrosol has 0.1% lavender dissolved in it. Now molecularly, that means that this water is saturated now with as much lavender as it can be. And that's the only way essential oils can be dissolved in water. If I took that same amount of lavender essential oil and just by dropperfuls put it into water, it would separate. No matter how much I shook it, no matter how much I heated up the water, that oil would not dissolve. It would just separate. The only reason this has dissolved lavender in it at all, at any level, is because it was steam distilled. That means water was boiled to over 212 degrees, turned to steam, then cooled through a coil, and then turned back into liquid, and this is the resulting water. So it's safe to ingest. Lavender essential oil is not. So you let your tea steep. I'm going to say, I usually let mine go for about 10 minutes. and let's just pretend that 10 minutes has gone by. You would just push this down. It puts all the plant matter to the bottom. Well, that was not convenient at all. But here you go. A beautiful cup of delicious and nutritious and extremely healthy herbal tea. See you next time when I have a better way of mounting my camera. Have a great day, guys.